y'all. It's the Blake and Jessa podcast, episode number 16, or the Jess and Blake podcast, whatever you guys want to call it. Yes, it is Monday, May 18th, 2020. We are back like we never left. Monday, Friday schedule. Sticking with it. Yep. It's a good day, man. Actually, today was a long day at work, but we're here. We're grinding. Put the time in. Put a vlog out today of me washing my truck, which is weird, I guess, but then we walked at the track up behind the track on that hiking trail, I guess you call it. But yeah, that was fun. And awesome music. I mean, that's probably one of my favorite beats that Dustin has made for me. You gotta check him out. He's awesome. dbobeats on YouTube, dbo_606 on Instagram. Check out his beats, man. They're legit, and that video is awesome. It's one of my favorites I've put out so far. Learning every time, you know. Trying to get better every video, hopefully.
I think we're gonna start upgrading to
I need to
get some better equipment. And
I need to get a new camera bad. This one ain't bad. It's done what I want it to. As much as I've got as much as I can get out of it. You know, there's only so many edits I can do, but I mean, the new camera, I don't know. We'll see.
But with that being said, if you all would be kind enough to let us know that you're watching, let us know that people are actually interested in all this that we do, the listening to the podcast or watching us on YouTube or whatever. Let us know, because I told him that the only way I was going to let him invest in better equipment is if he's actually going to take a legit, go with this and actually...
Absolutely. I wouldn't buy it. With this camera, as soon as I got it, I was like, alright, let's go.
Well,
I put out all kinds of videos already with it, which is awesome.
Yes, but I mean, legit be a little more consistent, you know, us have more videos and,
sometimes it does take,
get more stuff, whatever people's interested in.
Because these podcasts sometimes, you know, they, 30 minutes, it takes a while to put on YouTube. That's why I always do it the next day and let you listen tonight. And if y'all want to watch it tomorrow, but, yeah, we're all about feedback, man. Like and subscribe.
That's something too,
Hit the bell down here at the bottom left, so you get a notification every time we post a video, which you never know what it's going to be. Sometimes, you know, we're kind of...
I'm trying to get Blake to be more consistent, which is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I know. We're consistent with the podcast pretty good, but the vlogs, we got to get, a system, too.
And we also need to know if people would rather, you know, only listen to something that's 5 minutes or watch something that's 5 minutes as opposed to 30 minutes or an hour or whatever.
Yeah,
because
the podcast, you know, always be 30 minutes. We talk about so much, but you know, I like to keep my vlogs between. Sometimes 2 minutes is pushing it kind of short. I feel like, but between 2.5 to 7 minutes.
Let us know if our stuff's good enough to even last longer than 2 minutes, because I don't want to invest in stuff if we're gonna end up quit doing this if we're really gonna try to do this, we need people behind us and letting us know.
I'd love to hear ideas, man. I'm all about it. Oh, and shout out Heath and JR on the Hell podcast. They released their episode, the all 2000s team, Poplar High School 2000 team, and if you played from the 2000 season to the 2010 season, then you're on that team. And my brother's quarterback, obviously, because he holds all the records, and that was awesome. He still holds the records. Isaac McNamee has a good chance of breaking them in the next 2 years, and a bunch of Matt's teammates are on that team. But it's an awesome podcast. I'll let you all listen to the rest. I ain't gonna give it away, but they have good stuff, man. I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna talk about? Oh, and Heath always, I'm sorry, I know I ask her that all the time, alright, cool.
Every time, y'all.
I can't help it, dude.
I know, honey, I know you
I just get I get a brain fart, and I'm like, I don't have an idea right now. And then also I'm like, wait a minute. Heath always says on the Hell podcast, JR's brother, that I need to shut up and let her talk. Obviously, what you just saw.
Exactly.
He said that.
Oh, heck yeah, Heath.
Heath is the one always saying, shut up, Blake.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Shut up, Blake. It's hilarious, though. I love that podcast. And, weekends fly by. Monday, is always long after a weekend. And literally, I listen to their podcast every Monday. And hour, 2 hours sometimes. It helps, gets to the day. I love it. Love you guys. Hopefully, like you all said, we can get interviews and stuff. We got this little device right here. Hopefully we can add microphones to it and then have people here and interview them. So
maybe
we'll see
we
how that
can
goes.
even try to figure out how to do it with like Zoom or FaceTime.
Yeah, the Anchor app had
like
some
that.
like camera thing where you can like a FaceTime camera feature. I need to look into that, but shout out Anchor. I love you. What else you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, I was still going to go back to what I was talking about the whole time, you know.
Go ahead,
You
bud.
go all over the place, and I'm like still
I know.
saying
I like
one
to get
story.
that. I like to get that intro down. I like to grab people in. Like, all right, here, this is us. We're free. We're wild. We don't care.
Yeah, but we want, you know, to tell
So we
people,
hope you enjoy.
hey,
This
we
is
really
us.
need you to let us know what you want to see, if we're doing good, if we ain't, because I don't want to waste money buying this big, nice, more expensive system, and then us quit in like a month
No,
or two.
dude, because with that more expensive equipment, dude, the videos
They will be a lot
so
better.
much more legit.
So that's what I told
more
Blake,
stuff.
is if this is something you really want to do, if you really enjoy doing this, let's actually make a go at it and see what we can do. Because, you know, why not? Ain't nothing else to do right now during quarantine.
There's a bunch of people that, like, you can get the iMovie app and just download it to your, I'm going to download it to the iPad and do all my editing there. I got to look more into it, though, but the Splice app I use is huge and it's helped a lot, and sometimes it messes up, but sometimes I try to figure out a way to make it work. But yeah, we get a more expensive camera there, then it's
I
gonna go
think
down.
we both will be doing a lot more if
Exactly.
we actually invested in more stuff and better stuff, because I think that my business is finally gonna start.
Woo! Ultimate Star Ways, we're back.
Again, which it'll be us not, you know, planning any big get-togethers or anything anytime soon, because that was the original goal until doggone quarantine come along. So now I think we're just gonna kind of get all our ducks in a row and start letting people see what we're about and this and that, maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. I hope it goes wide open and you have a busy summer where we can still have fun.
That was my goal until quarantine, and now, you know,
I know, dude, it's
you
crazy.
don't want to take any chances, because, you know, and then again, you're like, man, this sucks, you know, so I think it's best to just hold off
I'm
on
drinking
that.
water.
I'm very proud of that. Thank you, Lord. I hope that
Shout
it
out water.
continues.
Makes you feel better.
Makes your pee clear. Clear pee is important.
Another episode talking about pee. That's awesome. That's hot. Love it.
Well, we can talk about
whatever you want.
Poop too.
But yeah, it's hilarious, dude. But what else am I talking about? Oh yeah, I read this on Twitter today. This is hilarious. Chuck E. Cheese is selling their food as Pasquale's Pizza on food apps because no one wants to order Chuck E. Cheese pizza for delivery, and I think this is nominated as the funniest part of this pandemic. So that's hilarious. Poor Chuck E. Cheese. We went there one time in Knoxville, remember?
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
that's
selling.
That's smart of them to do that, because that's
but,
the only way
that's
they're
false
going to get.
advertisement, right?
Well,
or unless they own that Pasquale's pizza name.
Yeah, if they have that name, then no, that's their way of being able to sell their pizza. Nobody thinks about Chuck E. Cheese and pizza. They think Chuck E. Cheese is a fun place to play games and do this and that. They don't think about, they sell food, they have this, you know. So they're desperately trying to make.
Oh my God.
Heck yeah, girls. Look how it's just totally wiped out the camera there.
Yeah, but unless they own that name, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't.
And even
they have to own that name, or they can't use that name.
I mean, they're just trying to make some money right now. They're struggling just as much as anybody else. I mean, technically they could get in trouble for doing that.
Yeah, people don't think Chuck E. Cheese.
But then again, they might have everything covered, so they don't get in trouble for that. You don't know, but you know.
Absolutely, but that's.
They're just trying to make money.
We went that one time in Knoxville. Remember, was it for Braden or Britton's birthday?
It was for Britton's birthday.
Britton's birthday, yeah. My youngest nephew. And it was hilarious. I mean, it was a fun time. It was delicious, though. I love the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. The food was really good when we were there, I thought.
I think it was.
The games were okay, you know, kind of kid games, but it's still fun.
I can't remember, but...
And the cheese sticks, the cheese sticks were legit.
Actually, I think it was really good.
No matter what sauce they brought out there, it was amazing. It was awesome, man. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, a sad story happened this week, or on Friday. Fred Willard passed away on May 15th. You know, last Friday, like I said. He was hilarious. He was an American Wedding. He was the dad. Michelle's dad, American Wedding. And he was an anchorman. You know, he was Ron Burgundy's boss. He's like, Ron, I have to fire you. He's like, oh, I have to fire you.
He was in so many movies.
He was funny in Harold Kumar too. He was at the beginning of that. He was the dean of Kumar's college. He was hilarious. Just check out Harold Kumar. It's funny, but 18 or older, I guess that's all I'm gonna say. Oh, dude, there's another crazy story I heard on Twitter. I get a bunch of stuff on Twitter, man. Twitter, I mean, it's
I don't know how to work Twitter.
Twitter is the new news. You hear podcasts all the time talk about like Twitter's the new news. Like you hear something happen, like you hear Kobe Bryant passed away. You go straight to Twitter and see if it's true, and you just see if like people are really talking about it.
That's crazy. That makes sense, though.
Yeah, and like you go get news like shooting at a Walmart in Texas. You go to Twitter.
But what if it's all fake? What if it's
Well, I mean, some of the news is real because there's actually witnesses and videos there of actually happening.
Yeah, but
Texas
sometimes
shooting.
like, what if people film that? Like, what if it was legit fake? You wouldn't really know. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we wouldn't know.
I mean, because we see some terrible, terrible things.
There's supposedly
so many bad videos.
These shootings around the country.
I pray this isn't real.
I hope we don't get demonetized for this and get taken off the YouTube, but there's this one kid that in the shootings across the country, he's been there like at every one, like when it's happened, right then, like it's crazy. A kid that's always on CNN when these shootings happen, he's always like the first one there, like I'm talking about, because he was in one of those shootings back a few years ago, and now he's like the person that talks about it on all the TVs, on all the CNNs and MSNBCs, and there were some people saying that he was actually playing like I don't know, I don't want to say it. He's playing like a student. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that's crazy. But social media, that's where you go get your news, man. And every time like the big thing is like celebrity deaths. Nipsey Hussle passed away. You go straight to Twitter. There it is. Just like Kobe.
That's why Trump talks straight through Twitter.
Juice WRLD and all those rappers.
He knows how it works.
Terrible.
I need to learn how
Twitter
works.
CNN,
I had one time, but I couldn't figure it out.
Everything is on Twitter. You can almost like Google is now like you can Twitter stuff.
I Google everything.
Yeah, I Google
everything.
Like I'm D1 at Googling, and like you can go on Twitter and find the same thing. What does this word mean? And somebody will be tweeting will tweet the definition, or already have it on there from like years ago or recently. Like Twitter, it's crazy. It's running the world. Oh yeah, and they said this is different, but speaking of, I was thinking Twitter, like the owners of Twitter, they made millions, but the owner of Amazon, they said by 2025 or 2030, the next like 10 years, he's going to be a trillionaire. That's crazy.
Who?
The owner of Amazon.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, if that's how all these businesses work. If you can take over, so many different businesses, use this
Jeff
company,
Bezos,
use
yeah,
this
of course.
company, provide for these people. They're making jobs for people is what they're doing, but they are taking over a large population of things, I would imagine. But, that's something that I would love to learn how to do, is get involved in owning, my own big business and having all different kinds of companies involved in my business.
Yep.
I'm going to learn how to do
Jeff Bezos. This was taken this year. $145.4 billion US. The owner of Amazon. And you can get anything at Amazon. Groceries, pop, anything on Amazon. It's crazy. And that's like, you thought eBay was like, oh my gosh, this is the next big thing. We can buy anything we want here. This Jeff Bezos guy comes in like, ha, that's hilarious. I'm an online Walmart. Yeah. And it's crazy. I mean, you can get stuff here from the other side of the country in 2 days. Add another $7, $10 to it. It's wild.
Yeah.
$145.4 billion, and there's people starved at.
That's terrible.
That's crazy, man. So he's gonna be a billionaire in the next 10 years. Unbelievable. Man, what about the Facebook guy, Zuckerberg? What's his net worth? Mark. 77.8 billion. He made Facebook. I told you we need to make our MySpace too, but like.
I told Blake, I was
Facebook
like, let's
is
make
so.
our own like internet, or let's make our own.
Well, dude, you gotta think
like,
about it.
Movie company, like our own Netflix or something. If
That'd
we
be
could figure out how to
awesome,
do
dude.
that.
Get every movie that's not on there that people like.
Heck yeah.
The Little Johnson on anything.
Or we could
Put it on
even
there,
be in
we're
cahoots
good.
with Netflix. You know, be like, hey, I know you got these movies. I won't use your movies. I'll use these or whatever, and we'll still compete. We'll be friends. You know.
Mark Zuckerberg.
I'm not stealing all your business. You're still getting business.
Mark Zuckerberg made $6.2 billion in one day. That was reported February 1st, 2019. $6.8 billion in one day. I mean, but Facebook, dude, is so.
Everybody's
like
on Facebook.
Facebook is so like
generational.
Like, what's the
Facebook.
word? It's just so. Like, Facebook is so powerful and like it's so huge.
It's
like,
a way for grandparents to be able to keep up with their
absolutely.
grandkids,
And
or
like,
people in high school
grandparents
be able to
that used to
keep
like
up
10 years ago never had a computer, never saw a computer, never touched a keyboard. Now they're talking to their kids, videos and everything.
Especially right now, that's all we got.
It's huge. I mean, Facebook is something that was like, we saw MySpace. We're like, oh yeah, this is cool. Talk friends and post picture stuff, but that was too like young, cartoony, big background and stuff. But then, you know, that Tom guy, he made a billion.
The backgrounds. I was able to make my own.
But yeah, it was cool, but you couldn't really like
I
post.
make my own, but I figured out how to.
You couldn't really post like on somebody's. You could post on their page, but like it wasn't like a timeline. Like the timeline on Facebook is just unbelievable. Like, I'm not saying like Facebook's the best app ever made, but just like imagine without Facebook. If you like picture a world without Facebook, how much do you think that would be changed? Facebook changed like if Facebook was not here, how much different would it be? And that's if you think it'd be very different, it just shows you how powerful Facebook is. But I don't know.
Well, that's how powerful, you know, all these people in control that make you think that, oh, I need an iPhone. Oh, yeah. I need Facebook. Oh, I need this. I need that. You know, they're making so much money off of that. And like, you know, last episode, I think it was when I talked to you about phones. Nobody has a phone anymore. And you know, like,
oh, like a phone in the wall, yeah.
No payphones.
Yeah. No.
You know,
there used to be a payphone next to the movies, not there anymore.
And I think all that is because everybody started having to pay for these little tiny phones with these cool gadgets, you know, that everybody's like, I can't afford a landline anymore, I'm going to get rid of that.
Yeah, I was
on my cell phone anyways.
I was listening to Elon Musk on Joe Rogan's podcast. He said, we're basically a cyborg right now because, you know, we got our phones. I mean, all we do is like, your phone does something your brain can never do. It saves a video for years, and you know your brain can't do that. So imagine a world without phones. Like, we would be so simple or something. I don't know, but our phones would change the world.
I mean, I think honestly, maybe
like
that's why my brain don't work
smart,
anymore. Anyways, is because my brain isn't having to remember this or that because my doggone phone does it for me. And you know, you always hear that those things give you cancer. Anyways, I don't know if that's true.
The old ones back in the day with the big, huge ones, like the Zach Morris phone, Saved by the Bell.
I did a TikTok video with a brick. It's actually a big inflatable.
Yeah, but you're so cool, and I love the way you love the 80s and 90s. And every time I see like an 80s movie.
Finally, you admit it.
No,
like,
I've always.
You always tell me. What do you always say? Everybody that listens to any of the videos that you make. Oh, she just thinks she's as cool as me. Oh, she wishes she was as cool as me. Blah, blah, blah. I'm cooler than you,
I'm not saying you're cooler than me or
yourself.
you're not cooler than me. I'm saying I just love how passionate you are about the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s.
I
the good music.
Like.
I know, and I'm the same way.
I don't
like
care
what I like.
People think about
I like what I like. One
Blake
day
said that I look like a doggone mom from Fresh Prince of
Bel-Air.
Oh my gosh.
Mom.
Olivia.
Will Smith's aunt.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil's
wife.
Phil's wife, yeah. But anyway,
Fresh Prince. I made a TikTok on that. Can't even say
what I was gonna say.
Because I keep talking.
Oh, I like your way, your 80s and 90s music and stuff like that. And I like what I like I was saying. When I say I like what I like, it's like one day, I could be out in the cow pasture, with straw in my hand, singing about the good times, old friends. And one day I'll be going down Main Street in Pikeville, yo, what's up? What's going on? What's good? I'll be like.
When do you go in a cow pasture?
I'm just saying, I listen to country music, I'm like, here we go again. And then I go to rap music, and I'm like, yeah, what's up, dog? Like, trying to act cool, but
I'm
I'm
glad
not
that
at
you
all.
finally are starting to
That was
listen
so
to my
cringy, I bet.
good stuff, and you let me mainly control the radio now, which is huge.
Whatever, I just don't want to hear your mouth about it. Yeah, we listen to Pearl Jam radio every day. I'm like,
we listen to a
by
wide
the time I get out of
variety.
the car, I'm talking like, hell.
We're supposed to go and see them, but we didn't get to because quarantine.
Quarantine killed us.
It's still on. We're still going to see them. I can't wait. My
There she
sister
is.
can't wait neither.
Lulu, say hi to the camera. She said, no, I'm good, bro. Look for something to eat.
Lulu.
But yeah. Oh, speaking of a lot of money, how we were talking about that earlier, the Chinese president pledged $2 billion to help fight the virus. Also expressed his support for an independent investigation into the pandemic by the World Health Organization once the health emergency ends. He's going to find out what really is going down behind closed doors.
Oh.
And I can't wait.
That is.
I hope he blows it wide open.
That's
what he said.
News.
I mean, that's what it said on Twitter. It came from a Chinese reporter. It's right there in the middle of it. It said Chinese president pledged $2 billion to fight the virus, expressed his support for an independent investigation into the pandemic by the World Health Organization once the health emergency ends. He's going to find out what is really going down behind closed doors and why this virus stuff spread so fast without anybody knowing what was going on.
Because everybody's trying to blame it on the Chinese, but really this is proof that the Chinese is trying to figure out why they're being framed.
And
if they knew they did it, why would they invest in trying to figure out?
I wonder if Trump is like, hey, let's get it. I don't know, but
I hope that makes
But we got to be
sense
careful what we say on Facebook, or on Facebook, on YouTube and the podcast stuff. But this is we want to spread joy, love, and happiness, and all the above.
Oh yeah, by the way,
go ahead.
This is Blake's Finest. He does have a polo T-shirt on. It ain't
I said I was going
Alabama T-shirt.
I said I was going to dress up good Friday for today's episode, but here it is.
He's got his good sweatpants on.
I got a polo shirt on, good old sweatpants, not too tight, not too loose, just enough to make you comfortable. I like that a lot.
Nice fabric,
you heard that.
Comfortable, for sure. Actually, I think about stealing.
You hear a crazy story I saw today after work?
What?
Former WWE superstar is missing after he got swept away by a very strong riptide off the coast of Venice Beach out in California. First responders have been searching all Monday morning for him. It's insane. Everyone says he's the nicest guy. Oh, his name is Shad Gaspard. He's a big, strong, athletic dude. It just shows don't matter riptides.
You don't mess with
riptides. Aren't no joke.
No.
I'll never forget Myrtle Beach and Daytona. There's been a few times I've been scared. Riptides have scared me to death, and every time I get pulled like a riptide pretty bad, I don't go back in the water till the next day. It's like the ground disappears below you, and you're taken by the water. And it's wild.
I'm scared of water. I don't get in the doggone lake unless I have a life jacket on. I don't care. I'm scared. Because I sit there and I'll paddle and do this and that till I'm ready to die. And then that's what I'm scared the most of, is the fact that I'm wearing myself out and I know any minute I'm just going to relax and then I'm going to drown. So, yeah. I need to learn how to not have to paddle so much to stay afloat. Can you teach me that?
I'll teach you how to tread water, but we'll start with the noodle. You tread like that, and we'll pull the noodle out, and you keep treading. And
yeah, but ain't there a way that you can do it without having to really move all that much? You can just
it's called drowning.
No, ain't there you just kick one time or something like that? You don't have to like that.
I don't know. I do it just enough where because if you do it if you're out treading. Shout out Wayne's World. No, if you pedal super hard, you're
that's
treading,
what I do.
If you're treading water,
I'm scared of death.
Then you'll kill yourself out.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And you'll drown.
Exactly my point.
Heck yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
We just high-fived. No.
That's why I wear a life jacket, man.
But no, seriously, because you gotta like do it slow, because like so you won't lose all your energy, so you give more time for people to find you.
No, that's what I want you to teach me.
Yeah.
I mean, not
And how
find me. I just want to be
like
able
a
to
log.
swim, man.
If you're in the middle of the ocean,
swim around.
I know. If you're in the middle of the ocean too, hopefully like a log comes floating by, because you'll drown in 5 minutes.
Oh gosh. Well,
I'll probably
I
drown
go out
in 10 minutes. But
until I can't, feel the bottom. I can be up here. Hey girls, how's it going? Kitty.
that's Kitty. She runs a 4.3, but she's 6'2", 240.
No, she's
She can fly.
3'4", 210.
She played D tackle for the Detroit Lions, but she's on injured reserve right now. So
You should.
Lou is the kind of high school player that got hurt and never really played in high school, but she's all one jealous, like, oh, if I would have played, then I would have.
Like Uncle Rico.
Yeah, she's Uncle Rico. I would have been like D1. That's why she's always like. Lulu's always chasing Kitty and Tigger like, look, see, I'm fast. I should have played, dog. You look, I got hurt. And Kitty's like, dude, I did play. You're terrible. And Tigger's still growing up, so she'll be D1 here about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, Blake says that she's the true athlete in the family.
Oh yeah, I mean it's crazy. Like, she jukes me all the time. She broke my ankles the other day. It was wild.
You're funny.
But that dude that got swept by that riptide, man, I never lose hope. I haven't checked back in on it since
pray for
before
that
we started.
fella,
but
for real. That's terrible.
I mean, you
Hopefully
never know that. I mean, he's a
still
big,
okay.
strong, athletic dude. He's in great shape, and I hope they find him, because you never know the chances. Like if you haven't found him yet, you don't know still for 100% that he's gone. Just there's always a chance he'll be okay. So just stay positive, and I hope y'all get through that. It's terrible though. Shad Gaspard, I don't know, but he's WWE superstar, man. Good dude. Sucks.
Lulu, get down.
Lulu is a
Tacos?
lunatic. Alright. Oh yeah, something that JR and Heath would like. I seen, you know who Big Ben is, and your dad would love.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Quarterback for the Steelers.
Yeah.
My dad's
During the
team.
quarantine, he said he's not cutting his hair or his beard until he gets to throw a football to one of his teammates. And like
I don't think he has done that anyway.
And his beard was huge. No, I seen a video today on Twitter, of course. He had a huge beard too, and him and his wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, he's an awesome receiver. He's like, I think like this is his second or third year. They had a workout yesterday, and Big Ben looked good. And like, I'm not a Steelers fan, but NFL needs Big Ben because he's so much fun to watch, and like it's awesome. I think your dad would love that, because I mean he was throwing the crap out of it too, dude. Big Ben is Big Ben. Watched him play and beat the Bengals when I was younger in Cincinnati. It was terrible. Hated it. I watched the Bengals 3 times. First time they beat the Seahawks. Then they got beat by New England. Watched Tom Brady, dude. I watched him just throw it up. And I was like, where's he throwing? All of a sudden somebody come out of nowhere and catch it. It's crazy how good he is. And then I watched him play the Steelers and we got beat. my cousin Chase, like, he didn't have a Steelers jacket or Steelers colors on us, but he spilled mustard on his shirt. And he's like, "Woo, let's go Steelers!" Because it was yellow. I just thought it was funny. But
I like Terry Bradshaw. I think he's funny.
Terry Bradshaw is hilarious.
They had a show, and I don't think it's still on, but it was Terry Bradshaw, Henry Winkler,
Henry Winkler, covered in beans.
Oh my gosh, William Shatner, and George Foreman.
Oh, you told me about this before.
Yeah.
What was that? It was like a stand-up thing? Or was
they were going to all these different places. They were traveling.
Oh, yeah. My dad told me about that movie.
It was great. I loved it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, they were traveling and eating and stuff.
Yeah, they were going to different countries and doing different cultures and this and that. Like, they went to China and was trying to do, like, I don't know what it is that they do, really, but they were trying to do it, and it was hilarious. It was great.
I'd love to have that much money.
I was afraid that I'd say like the wrong thing, and then people from China would.
No, they're just doing like the culture, doing their dances,
Yeah, like their health stuff.
Yeah, exploring.
It was awesome.
Exploring their heritage, doing all kinds of stuff, trying their food. Now I think there's one on there that ate like rat or something. Wasn't there like?
I think
or I had to say it. Earmuffs kitties.
Oh.
Earmuff kitties. They eat cat. I don't know, but
Oh.
not you girls. You girls are good. Yeah. Sorry about that.
But yeah, it was hilarious. I can't remember what it was called.
So what we talking about? Chuck E. Cheese is Pasquale's Pizza on every app now. Chinese president is pledging 2 billion on the coronavirus, and hope he's going to investigate the World Health
I think
Organization.
that's awesome. I think
R.I.P.
that's
Fred
something
Willard,
that
An American Wedding, and
needs to
Anchorman,
happen.
Harold Kumar. Big Ben's back, yeah. Guys, this has been episode number 16. We hope you enjoy it. We hope you like it. We hope you stick with us.
Let us know.
If it's cringy right now and the vlogs are kind of weird,
I'll blame Blake.
We do weird stuff. Yeah, blame me. I'm help editing and stuff, and she did great filming yesterday on the vlog.
Help editing. You do all the editing, dude.
Well, I mean,
you do it all right now.
Well, you're part of the editing because you filmed yesterday and it was awesome.
Well, that's
you did
not
really good
editing.
filming.
That's just filming.
Well, I mean, I gotta edit the films as part of it. All right, whatever. But thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down on the bottom left. Love you guys. Hope you enjoy this. Vlog's coming soon. Summer's coming up, so hopefully we get some good videos in. Comment below. Let us know. Tell your friend. Tell your bubby. Tell your sister. Tell your mommy. Tell your papa. We're out of here, boys. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Peace.